Welcome ladies and gentlemen back to another Hunter Call of the Wild video, and today we are doing something that we haven't done yet on the channel, and that is go after the super rare albino brown bear that you can get from completing the story missions here on Medved Taiga. So I am on a different account since I didn't want to restart all of my progress and grinds and everything like that. So I did make a separate account, and we're going to be doing all the story missions today. I won't bore you with all of them. We'll just do the first couple few, and then anything after that you will see will either be the brown bear, the super rare brown bear, or any other cool things that we find along the way. So first of all, we just did start up our Medved, and here is the first kill ever. Just a female musk deer. Nothing too special, but yeah, let's go ahead and go grab the outpost. Alright, so we've completed the first mission, which is go to the watchtower and then go to the outpost right here. So as you can see, we did level up. We have a skill point and a perk point, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to use those. I think I'm going to start off with Stalker. Yeah, we're going to start off with Stalker, and then we'll make our way to perks, and I'm not quite too sure. I haven't done the perks and skill points in a very long time, so it's interesting to see what there actually is again. So we'll go over here. We've got the rifle one right there and the handgun one right there. I think what I'm going to do, yeah, I'm gonna go with the handgun one so we can reload while running. I'm gonna probably say that that one's gonna be the best one for us as of now. Alright, on to the next mission. Let's go. Alright, so we've made it to the next objective here. Now we are going to have to go ahead and track this dude, and very interesting species that they have added to the game here. EW. Very nice. I did not know that we could hunt our own species in this game, but very well. Let's go. Let's go track down this dude. Alright, well, we've managed to get to the next mission objective, and we do have to take down an injured reindeer. Now, the problem being, I can't see the reindeer that we are supposed to be taking down, so we're going to have to try and get another angle. I think it's just in these bushes right here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, definitely is. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can get an angle on this dude. Alright, well, we finally have eyes on this reindeer. It is alert at the moment, so we are going to get our 7mm out and drop it on the spot just like that. That should have been a heart shot. Very, very good placement, whatever it was. It is the 7mm as well, so it'll be extra strong since it goes up to class 9. Alright, well that's that mission complete. From here on, I'm not going to show any more of the story missions, but anything after this point is going to be either special, so it's either going to be a rare or a diamond, or if we don't find any of that, then it's going to go straight to the albino super rare bear. But yeah, hopefully we find some cool trophies along the way. Would be very, very nice to add a few extra trophies alongside our super rare, but you never know. Finding rares and diamonds is a hit or a miss, but yeah, it would be very cool to actually find some more trophies. No way, is that a melanistic? That looks a lot darker than usual. Either that's gotta be melanistic. That looks very, very dark. Now, I'm not going to lie, that looked very, very dark, but it was standing next to a spirit fur type, so maybe it looked darker than it actually was. I'm not quite too sure. We are going to go pick it up and actually have a look, though. I'm actually quite interested to see what this actually is. If it's a melanistic, that's insane. What is it? That's got to be that's melanistic for sure, right? That is pitch black. Oh my gosh. That is a melanistic gold scoring level 7 brown bear. That is insane. We can put that right next to our albino. That's actually incredible. Alright, so I've just completed one of the reindeer missions for the Nenets, and we have a 9 legendary lynx sitting across the lake. I thought I might as well scan all of the lake. Now, funnily enough, we are doing a mission called Hunt a Lynx. However, it is not in the right area of the map, which kind of sucks a little bit. And I did not bring the right weapon, so we're going to have to go back to the outpost before we hunt this guy and actually go grab an ethical weapon to hunt this dude with, because I definitely do not want to mess him up if he is a diamond. Alright, back here for round 2. We did bring the 243 pistol with us. I haven't used this in a while, so we are going to go ahead and hopefully not taking the shot while he's doing that. Alright, he's turning towards us. I think he's going to walk towards us. I did put out a few jackrabbit calls, so they are slowly coming in towards us. I don't know what way the wind is blowing, so hopefully not straight into his face would be a good start. Now, I do want him to stop. If he stops, I'll take this shot. I'm not way too worried about this angle. And we'll drop a shot into him like that, and that should be vital. It should bring him down quite fast as well. I know the 243 handgun is pretty strong. Not insanely strong, like anything like the 30-06 or anything like that, but decently strong. And he is down, so we'll go over here and we will take a look at him. Hopefully he scores diamond. I know these guys can troll. I'm really hoping that doesn't happen. But yeah. Alright, is he a diamond? Let's see. And he's a diamond. That is awesome. 28.06. Very, very nice. And that is our first ever diamond animal on this second account. And it is a lynx. Possibly the hardest diamond to get on Medved. So yeah, very, very cool indeed. Alright, you are not going to believe this whatsoever, guys. We just completed our lynx mission and we have a 9 legendary brown bear. Our luck for brown bears is insane. And if this makes diamond, that is a diamond spirit brown bear. Now, this is very, very close to where we just shot that diamond lynx. So, I'm not quite too sure what to think. I really hope it does make diamond. That would be insane to have 3 trophy bears from Medved. A super rare, a melanistic, and a spirit fur type diamond. That would be absolutely incredible. Now, I don't know how much longer our luck is going to run in our favor. I do get pretty tough luck most of the time, or some of the time. Let's just hope this dude makes diamond. Alrighty, moment of truth. Are you a diamond? Oh, he's a troll. And by 0.02 as well. That is incredibly unlucky. But hey, I'm not too phased. I've already pulled off quite a few nice trophies today. So this is probably this is the trophy that I would least expect to make it, if that makes any sense whatsoever. It might not make any sense. I'm not quite too sure. But yeah, I knew our luck was going to run out sooner or later, and it ran out with that brown bear right there. But hey, we've still got a few missions to do, and then we can hunt this super rare albino. Alright, we are on to the final mission, and we are approaching his den right now. And I have not done this mission in a very, very long time, so I'm not quite too sure what to expect. Now, this should be very interesting. I'm not quite too sure if the bear goes aggressive or not. I know that when I last did it, I'm pretty sure it just stood there and I was able to get an easy shot, but we'll have to see. Now, I'm pretty sure right over the crest of this little hill here, I'm pretty sure the bear should just be standing there, if I'm not mistaken. At least last time I did it was sort of just, or last time I did this mission, it was sort of just standing there, and there it is. Oh no. This could go very tragic very fast now. Stand still. Oh. Ah. No. Okay, I don't really want to die. We're going to have to take our time. Oh my gosh. Alright, that should be vitals. If that's not vitals, then I'm going to be mildly disappointed. That looked like a pretty good shot, though. Oh, he's turned into an astronaut. Alright, he is down. A little bit of funkiness going on there. He decided to become a rocket ship. And as you can see right there, super rare albino, brown bear from the Medved missions. And as you can see, he is quite unique. He's got blood up around his mouth and everything. I think he's got blood on his chest as well. But as you can see, max weight albino diamond brown bear. And you can go and get this right now from Medved Taiga. All you have to do is the story missions. They only took me about 2.5, 3 hours. And that was in one sitting. Now, if you do, you could do a few missions each day so you don't bore yourself out. Or you can do them all at once. Totally up to you. But as you can see, blood on his chest, blood around his mouth. That is an absolutely incredible trophy. And if you do like it, it's a free super rare that you can put in your lodge. And what an incredible day. Not only did we get an albino diamond brown bear, but we managed to pull off a gold melanistic to sit right beside it. That is absolutely phenomenal. Now we have the two nicest looking bears in this lodge. I mean, obviously there is quite literally nothing else in this lodge apart from a lynx as well. But yeah, very, very cool. And as you can see over here, our diamond Eurasian lynx in the corner. What an absolute start to this new save right here. This is absolutely incredible, and I can't wait to see what other trophies we can pull off on other maps as well. And we might do the Quattro story missions because you can get 2 super rare wolves from that, which is pretty cool as well. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please do leave a like and a subscribe. It really helps the channel out, and I do appreciate it. And until next time, peace.